is Backlash. Backlash is far more.
Big changes were coming.
It's a rivalry renewed.
I'll be waiting. I will not be disrespected. I'm not leaving my ring.
A consequential return.
Daniel Bryan is back.
Reclaiming one's legacy.
I beat her! I beat Charlotte Flair!
Top, then to get to the top, and you have some style.
He showed his true colors. Shinsuke's not.
Tonight.
There's a lot to celebrate.
You are looking live at a jam-packed Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet? Awesome! 221 pounds.
History tonight. If The Miz wins, he will become a 9-time Intercontinental.
I'm a big believer in The Miz and what he's capable of, but Seth Rollins might be on the hottest roll.
I think right off the bat could absolutely, gentlemen, steal the show.
The Miz's rematch was in the Superstars Shake-Up. The King Slayer!
Rollins!
Oh, Corey said it earlier. Perhaps the hottest superstar Royal Rumble. He beat Finn Balor this past Monday.
De estos eventos de pay-per-view de Raw y SmackDown.
Y podríamos tener finales de grandes trifulcas.
He's really back to the form where he was 2 years ago.
Talking about Monday Night Rollins.
Let me put this in a way that even The Miz, we never talk about how he gets there, how he stays there. This guy has got back to the top of the game.
Bo Dallas, but seems like the Miz Taraj.
The Rock is fired up tonight for King Slayer Seth Rollins.
Star changed brands with the Intercontinental Championship in tow. Way back.
You know, we just passed over, guys, into the month of May, and if we were to make a vote,
I'm curious to see how the Miz reacts to all the external forces in his life. We know,
because remember, Rollins has champion's advantage.
Corey, that is so important in your career inside the ring.
You're right, in the early moments, it certainly doesn't seem like the Miz's
countouts do not allow him to win the championship.
I made it relevant.
He won't have another opportunity for who knows how long.
He believes he's the man who made the Intercontinental Championship relevant again. And the most.
Corey, you mentioned being Monday Night Raw.
Rollins launched out to the apron. He never said Miz wasn't a hard worker, and he said he's looking forward to going against.
Rope all the way down.
He just gave Coach a nasty look as he did that. He drives, and Miz quickly into the cover to try to win the title. Hook of the leg and a kick out at 2. And it both won the Money in the Bank ladder match. Both cashed in to win a championship. Well, Corey, you've known Seth almost his entire career.
Truly amongst the greats. WWE Hall of Famer Mark Henry actually went on the record this week and said Seth is.
He had a hard time finding his footing. He's finally found that again.
Firing on the level that he's doing now, but Seth has found his groove again.
They will tell you when you have a significant injury that it takes a while to have that confidence injury to overcome in the ring.
And it absolutely could be. I mean, your legs, your knees are the.
Because you have to take chances, right, guys? You got to take chances physically, emotionally, mentally.
I still have them on Tuesdays. It's okay.
And Miz now launching it.
Like we're seeing from the Miz right now.
Rollins was a WWE champion. He was at the top of the game, got injured, had it all torn away.
Any great athlete, whether it's in the NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, whatever it is.
Seth Rollins dodged a bullet right there for sure.
Corey, wouldn't you agree that whenever you hurt...
And it absolutely could be. I mean, your legs, your knees are the base for everything.
Emotionally, mentally, and in order to do that, you have to have complete confidence.
I still have them on Tuesdays. It's okay.
And Miz now launching it
right now.
Challenger. Miz telegraphed it. Raw superstars headed to South Africa, came back to the States, went over to Saudi Arabia.
For all these WWE superstars.
And now Rollins pulls himself back up in the... And Rollins lands on his feet. Oh, there's the swing.
Rollins got the devil in his eye. The adrenaline's pumping.
Rollins with the architect in control of the challenger, The Miz. Looking for the skull-crushing finale. Rollins able to counter, rolls him up.
Challenger staggered.
Blockbuster.
In their physical bodies, but also upstairs.
The architect stalking the A-lister.
Yeah, we told you earlier tonight the tremendous amount of respect.
Seth sent to the outside. Boom, big.
Wow. Down goes Miz off the flying clothesline.
Fired up.
Yeah.
but the challenger needs to capitalize.
Miz slowly taking his time to the top rope. You don't think of Seth Rollins with power, but he gave you some there. 5-tool player. Miz is 3 quarters away across the wall. And Rollins.
Chip back, but Seth Rollins will go through hell to not give it up.
You know, I think that shows, to your point, Corey, how far Seth Rollins is willing to go.
Miz doesn't know where he's at, and Rollins now pursuing Miz. He wants to pin the Miz here tonight to retain the title.
Rollins is around.
Miz with the left hand.
What a shot!
Let's see Miz still favoring his ribs, the results of that magnificent, no way, no.
Went for a DDT on the apron, Seth able to block.
Wicked rights.
I knew that because
wait.
Oh,
the radio, turn out the lights, this one's over.
there is...
Miz about to tie Chris Jericho. Bellius, Seth Rollins.
How can Rollins with
Miz screaming in agony.
the challenger can feel his opportunity, slipping pressure on the leg of the Miz.
And now Miz reverses it.
Rollins was looking for the revolution.
That can take that confidence immediately away.
Both of these super...
Kick to the face by Miz. Enziguri, the step up.
Great counter by the Miz.
Yeah, but the knee gave out. Rollins' knee gave out.
And stay on his feet.
Look at this Enziguri from Rollins.
Oh,
Boom, right
boom,
on
right
the
to the
ear.
back there. Rollins' knee gave out, and it allowed Miz to counter Corey.
Miz out of the ordinary, because they both know each other so well.
Gingerly was what I was going to say, but
Rollins.
it didn't pay off. You got to do something special. You got to pull something different out of your bag.
Couple of rights to the midsection.
Look at the welt on the Miz's cat-like agility.
Superplex
Goes through. Unreal.
Seth Rollins is battling through this match on one time in this match. Rollins' knee gave out, and it allowed Miz to capitalize. Both these superstars at the absolute top level of their game.
We haven't eased into anything.
He jumped
these
right
two.
into both.
Miz has been through a battle here tonight as well. From the second rope, Miz, is he looking for the skull-crushing finale for the second rope?
Miz is...
Went for the stop, landed on the bad knee. Title, stop by Rollins.
But can Rollins cover?
Monday Night Rollins does it again.
He only had a couple of seconds, and we wondered how he would be able to pull it off. And
In WWE, The Miz as champion took the championship to a whole...
Rollins and Miz at the top of their game. Both of these men, Rollins and Miz at the top of their game. Both of these men.
Back at some of the incredible moments. Rollins connects with a super...
look at this one more time. He continued to abuse. How serious is that?
You don't need to wonder, you don't need to...
There is not a superstar in WWE today.
Take another look at this from way up high, right on the back. Newark, that Rollins went nuclear.
All I can say is good luck to all the other superstars tonight. How hot, guys, is Seth Rollins?
Guys,
Nia Jax looks to become one of the most dominant champions in history. He was her best friend.
And at WrestleMania, I'm gonna squash you like a bug.
Wow! And Bliss has temporarily blinded Nia.
Nia's proud of who she is, aims to be a role.
Heard the truth about your beloved Nia. But Nia spent the entire day making fun of my height and asking I can still see her. Turkey leg in each hand. If you see someone being a bully, speak up.
Alexa loves to twist words, right? I'm the bully now. I am different, yes. And I am big, but I love who I am.
My Raw Women's Championship. I won't.
Goddess Alexa Bliss without a women's...
WrestleMania, Bliss vows revenge here tonight.
From Raw. Elite.
I just hope for her own health and well-being that Alexa Bliss...
Tell you that she's got to have something up her sleeve here tonight. With every...
of Alexa Bliss's work, this could be a very well laid out ploy.
Makes no bones about it. She trusted Alexa Bliss at one time. Genuinely.
The following contest is for the Raw Women's Nia Jax.
Alexa Bliss is no matchup for Nia Jax. It has to be a psychological...
the message But
Alexa went right to the knee.
Right, is if she does let her emotions get the best of her.
All right, now Bliss doing a great job trying to...
Alexa was trying to use her quickness, and now the irresistible force, Nia.
Any hesitation when Nia looks at her former best friend?
What a
regroup, collect herself.
Well, this is the risk that Alexa's game... Big time kick from the challenger.
And got her off her feet. Keep her off her feet. You don't want to let Nia stand back up.
Completely agree with you, Coach. And if we've one thing we've learned about Alexa over the years, she is
champ. She wants desperately to once again to be the
what?
Oh man. Honestly, I'm a little surprised that Bliss has been this dominant to this point.
Trash talking Nia Jax.
Coming.
Nia back to her. And Nia just...
You don't have time to do that.
Oh, she went for the rolling senton and
off her feet.
What?
Well, right now, Alexa's in complete control and has been for the majority of this match.
Now back to her feet, catches Bliss in midair.
This very maneuver, if Jax hits it, is what won the women's...
The official now, and look at Bliss now.
Bliss just hanging on with everything.
Nia drives Bliss into the corner. That's one way to break it.
It's clear to see what the game plan is. Keep her off her feet, but also try and submit.
Oh my Lord, Bliss may be out.
Let's take another look at the power of Nia Jax, like a standing icon. Nia just ragdolling Alexa Bliss.
No remorse at all for Nia.
It's all boiling over right now for Nia Jax.
Oh, Bliss though.
Oh no.
Oh my God, Nia dumped over the top rope. She hit the end.
Did Nia just suffer at the hands of the challenger right now? Look at the fall. Bouncing how she needs to get into the attack outside the ring. Face first, Nia off the... But now, can Alexa get Nia into the ring?
Yeah, Alexa's got a... I don't think Nia has a clue where she is, Coach. That's no way to get Nia back in the ring. Just stop the count.
To now try once again to get Nia in, but also, did Nia have a
championship? Oh, when Nia kicks out at 2 in her fall.
Oh no, she's gonna flatten the goddess again.
Bliss right to the hamstring, and Nia hit hard. Down. I'll agree with you, because Alexa has been behind the 8 ball since the start of this match.
Gas, kicking Nia's knee out from underneath her. Do you see Jax face first into the turnbuckle?
Looking for Twisted Bliss, perhaps.
There it is.
Nia caught her.
Samoan drop.
Connecting. Nia retains the title.
Nia Jax just too overwhelming for the goddess. A trip from the high rent district that Bliss certainly did not enjoy, courtesy of Nia Jax. Jax was setting up for something big. Alexa, who would deliver a thunderous Samoan drop, and will be leaving back.
What does this victory mean to you?
It means it's for anyone who's ever felt less than, for anyone who's being bullied, in school, at work. Your uniqueness, I make no apologies for who I am. So you be who you are.
Nia Jax echoing the Son of Be a Star's curriculum is available to over 4,200 boys and... Congratulations tonight.
It is all about the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
WWE Backlash is live tonight at The Rock, including a story that took center stage 9 nights ago at the greatest, with both feet hitting the floor. This is why Roman Reigns claims that he's...
Now, being concerned for the health of both superstars, but Raw General Manager has stated...
Roman Reigns' opponent tonight, Samoa Joe.
Joe, after the brutal beatings Roman suffered at the hands of...
No, you don't seem to understand. Rattled is not a strong enough word. He is a man who loses to me. Tonight, Roman Reigns will close his eyes.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the United Randy Orton.
Corey Graves all throughout the night. Byron, the question is, needs redemption, and that redemption may in fact come tonight.
Back to WWE, where he has captured the United States Championship and wears it.
Royal Rumble pay-per-view where then WWE Champion Randy Orton.
Different competitor, and we're about to see what these two men are made of.
His opponent from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at
Hardy, the United States champion, joins SmackDown Live. Extra boost of credibility. Hardy's on Tuesday night.
Listen, we've realized there's no... Did Randy show his hand too early?
Oh, you're absolutely right. But first, let's go back and show you. Sent out a challenge to any member of the SmackDown roster, and it was with a familiar face. Yeah, upstage, so to speak. Tag team action. Hardy and Orton teaming up to finish.
Oh, this is my point. Boom! After picking up a victory, as you can bet tonight, he will not take his eyes off of the...
Three behind the United States Championship. It wasn't until this year that they captured their first righting that wrong that went down in New Orleans.
This is a contractual obligation. Randy's going to want to slow things down, use that infamous methodical style of him.
Expects it to be, hold on. Here's the cover from Orton, kick out by Hardy. And now Hardy.
Drop kick from Hardy, looking to quicken the pace a little bit. I think he enjoys it.
Hold on, launching himself at Randy Orton. They hit a swanton bomb on Randy Orton.
Listen, I'm sure we haven't seen the last with a veteran, one of the best of all time, such as Randy Orton. You cannot... A
pause by Jeff Hardy allowed Randy Orton to turn this thing around.
Orton got rocked.
And how wise was Randy Orton in just that one moment doing the right thing.
Look at the elbow right on the ear of Orton, irritated Randy.
As many have said how you would build a superstar from the ground up.
That would be a third generation. Well, that's classic Randy Orton. I mean, Randy doesn't waste movement. Everything Randy Orton. The Viper stalking. But
wait a minute, Hardy!
Good Lord.
And now Hardy putting the boots. How much of a threat Randy Orton is to his championship.
But Jeff said, man.
And Orton with a drop kick. Randy Orton, the standing drop kick.
Boom.
That is on the side of the... Going to repay the favor here to Jeff Hardy. Orton. And one more time.
Randy Orton looking to break Jeff.
Side of the ring into the cover to win the title and a kick out. Again, you notice how Randy Orton has not had to change his pacing at all. Stomping away on the limbs here of Jeff Hardy. Now has a hold of the United States.
Orton just stalking Jeff Hardy now. Randy realizes exactly what Randy needs to do. Just take his...
Humiliated when he lost the WWE title to Jinder Mahal.
All over the torso of the United States champion.
Somehow make his way back to his feet. Somehow create some separation. And now Jeff Hardy trying to create a little...
Nasty collision. Definitely disoriented Orton.
And for an atomic drop. And Hardy...
crashing down on the mid. Orton able to get out of the way momentarily. Jeff climbing the ropes.
Going up top.
Jeff Hardy still looks a little worse for wear. A high-risk maneuver like that takes a lot out of...
And now Hardy caught with a power slam.
So sudden, the pivot by Orton.
Tonight at Backlash, now Jeff Hardy in a bad position. When you're in there with the fight, Jeff Hardy hobbled, the left knee in trouble.
Hardy.
And watch this one more time. Again.
Look at the way Jeff Hardy
draped across the middle rope here. Jeff Hardy. Full control. Can he close this out here for the United States? Here it is. Wanted it now. Hardy into a deep swanton bomb. Cover. Hardy
coming into tonight. But I can assure you, after that battle,
Randy Orton, boom, fought that as well. Hit the draping DDT there across.
For Hardy to ascend. And you've seen it once, you've seen it a million times, and it never...
But Jeff Hardy, still United States champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. I am good friends with New Jersey's own Bruce Springsteen. I mean, he calls me the boss. And I said, brother, I get it. This place is a toilet. I texted him earlier. I said, hey, Bruce, tune in tonight. Okay, if that's how you feel, then I'm going to leave.
It's a new day, yes it is!
And I needed to hear, and that means the new day is in Newark.
Elias!
With your boys, the New Day, baby!
This is like all of my nightmares come true at once.
A solo act. Now, a 1, a 2.
Kofi, hey, Kofi, stop! But tonight is not that night, so go take your toys.
Now, New Day, the guitar you can play, but Rusev take.
Musical act.
It was like I was stuck in a bad dream.
What the hell are you two doing here?
We are doing whatever we want. And it's not bootleg Bob Dylan.
You want to call me a bootleg Bob Dylan? Well, Bob Dylan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
He's got nothing on Coachella. Dangerous it is for Titus to be walking in that close to the proximities.
This reminds me of the wedding reception I went to last month.
As much as I can't.
Stop right now! Stop the fiesta! Hey! And nobody's gonna ruin it for me.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Bobby Roode! Glorious DDT!
Have to. Just enjoy the moment, Corey.
I am enjoying the moment. I'm tempted to join the Congo line. Why is Big E sweating like that? He looks... Byron, seriously, go jump in the...
This might be one of my favorite. It's a hard pass, but you know what?
Bobby Roode was coming back. I didn't realize he was going to be at Backlash after when he...
Brutal attack that happened with him.
Apparently his collarbones had healed up since...
Daniel Bryan has endured lately on Tuesday nights on Smack. Daniel Bryan is found to attack every challenge.
Former WWE champion Daniel Bryan has been
Because you guys have supported me. An amazing, beautiful.
What a comeback story for Daniel Bryan. Big Cass missing the better.
Guess who also gets cleared? Daniel Bryan. Me or anybody else again.
I have a new lease on my career.
Of the Royal Rumble match.
I don't know how Daniel Bryan's still...
Big Cass with a big boot.
Daniel Bryan!
Yes. One of the things Daniel Bryan's learned a multitude of new techniques and skills that I can't wait to...
And his opponent from Queens, New York, weighing in at 200.
Smiling every time you see him when he's laying out Daniel Bryan.
Cass himself came out here and said that he wasn't happy yet.
Grace, how about the point that Big Cass made that he saw the little...
But how about the tweet that Daniel Bryan sent out earlier today, gentlemen, that you...
Variety of superstars. This is his first match since
put all that extra pressure, all that extra weight on his back to
shoot right in there on the left leg, and Big Cass a little... I think about Cass. This is a man that was...
Agree. Doesn't mean he's got a hometown advantage or any. Cass. Boom!
Oh!
Good Lord, no fear.
And Daniel Bryan with the shot right to the chest with a drop kick. Months, about 76 plus minutes in the great...
Oh, man. And Big Cass's strategy right now. Why is he standing there with his...
Oh! Big Cass. Oh! You come back from injury and you target Daniel Bryan right off the bat. Your best,
arguably just as dangerous as ever.
I agree with you, Corey.
And look at Daniel. Hold on a second. Oh!
Rapid fire rights across the eye. Modified backbreaker applied. This is where Big Cass's height really comes into play.
His heart's being put to the test.
Unable to break the grip there of Big Cass in the corner. Toe corner.
Incredible flexibility of Daniel Bryan, able to kick Cass over, and much larger superstars down to size.
Oh, man, all the way up. All right, big
shot. Go for it all day. You've earned that right. But when you
clothesline to Daniel Bryan, this is much about... Oh, and another clothesline, and Daniel Bryan is in. Cass with an opportunity, wanted the big boot.
Cass once again.
Bryan.
Long arms of Big Cass, seemingly not much of a match for Daniel Bryan right now.
Daniel Bryan leaning back on it. Tap out. Daniel Bryan proving tonight it doesn't matter. Proving tonight it doesn't matter how big.
And Daniel Bryan just overcome an incredible challenge.
Seemingly never missed a step. Boom! That wicked
And so good. Oh my God, and big Cass. Why? What?
It's Daniel Bryan.
He's insecure. He called out Daniel Bryan. He got beat. Well, except that he can watch it back over and over again on WWE Network if he wants.
Apparently Big Cass isn't done. Bryan, a vulnerable Daniel Bryan. Bam! Boot. Bam! Look at this. Boom! Daniel Bryan taking a beat right here on the WWE Network. A dual-branded pay-per-view here tonight, and Carmella being money once again tonight. Carmella climbing the ladder.
History.
Oh my God! Charlotte, the Queen K.
Out with the old.
Oh, cashing in her Money in the Bank contract. Yeah, women's champion.
To me is money.
Money fam and her with the good girl. Me. It's all about.
Flair will have her opportunity on WWE Back to the Queen.
Learn to love it because I'm.
Very candid, talking about how WrestleMania was the biggest night of the regain her throne.
Never lacks that is confidence. And tonight, Charlotte has.
You cannot discount Carmella. I understand it's the.
With winning the Money in the Bank.
You know what, Phillips? I'm going to cut you off right here because you throw to sack dollar signs, okay? Let's not talk about why Charlotte Flair's
The ball is for the SmackDown Women's Flair.
If it all goes away in one night.
It's put up. How come you guys are so bent out of shape about Carmella winning the championship? Focused on Carmella strutting, styling, and profile.
Oh! Catching a...
Carmella's just taking a second to compose herself. I think Carmella knows it.
Nowhere to hide for Carmella tonight here at Backlash. Rolling into the ring. And again, now Charlotte into a cover and another kick out.
The Queen saying, Carmella, you're not going anywhere.
Thought about the figure four for a minute. Instead, she'll gather herself in a kick.
Right on the mark. What a bang. Right on the Queen's jaw. Staten Island mentality. Fight for what you got.
Hook to the leg. Cash in Money in the Bank and rub it in the face of the W.
Byron, how many times did you tweet Carmella?
Come on, Charlotte, what do you say?
Now turning into confidence from the champion. Smart strategy by Carmella.
Trying to get back up to her feet and tosses off Carmella out of the hole. Oh, and a kick.
And Carmella very wisely going right back to the strategy that works.
Continues to maintain deep.
Oh, hold on.
Valuable time, that's for sure.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Great.
Come on, Charlotte, what do you say, huh?
What do you say, Byron? All day? We'll just enjoy this all day.
No! Come on, Charlotte!
Look at
Oh! What a counter there by...
Valuable opening here that Charlotte has created.
Now measuring Carmella here. Carmella came into...
But again, Carmella's still on the outside of the ring.
Now watch this one more time. Thought about the boot. Bam! There into the apron.
See, Carmella knows the rules. She can maximize the damage done before the referee hit.
And she can't put Charlotte away.
Carmella can leave.
Time to show off.
Money.
Oh, spear! Time with authority. And now inside the ring.
How humiliating for the Queen.
Oh my gosh, up on the shoulders. Oh my God. Oh, and another boot. And Charlotte able to...
Same affliction is now getting to Charlotte.
Weak their own knee.
Oh, and the left knee. And Carmella right on top of the knee. Here's the cover. And...
undisputed, undeniable.
Carmella has successfully defended the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Yeah, to the top here. Thought about the moonsault. Watch the left knee here. Cover here on Charlotte Flair, the retainer title.
Great champions never.
Carmella, whether you like it or not, walking out of Newark with her title. They always said that a co-branded pay-per-view event, more action from both Raw. Styles set to defend his WWE title against prize he chased at WrestleMania.
Respect for one another.
Sorry. No.
And Nakamura, the challenger. Shinsuke's not off the top rope and put this one away. Nakamura, oh, and AJ getting the count. Look out, AJ's a double count out here in this championship match.
You see, this goes way. Let Shinsuke Nakamura play his game. Why did he come down here?
The cheap shot artist hits the WWE. Just 1 month ago at WrestleMania, title, we learned the true character
of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Done to AJ Styles.
I talked to one of my sources who happens to speak.
On the no disqualification match, frankly, you would.
To where AJ's gonna make a mistake. You're talking about one of the best.
Getting under the skin of the champion. I'll tell you something, AJ Styles.
In the words of AJ Styles, take the rules and throw them out.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles!
Volatile nature because it's all legal.
Pressure situation as Shinsuke Nakamura.
And Nakamura immediately gets out of the ring. And Styles on the run. Nakamura playing games again. On the opposite side of the ring, Shinsuke Nakamura wants to end it here tonight.
Dodged a Kinshasa, possibly the loss of his championship by
bounced off the cheek of AJ Styles.
Wow. I think you're absolutely back off the face of the champion.
And off the rebound. Oh, calf crusher here.
Styles has it locked in.
And Shinsuke Nakamura.
How much can
collided with the calf crusher here? AJ for the triangle here on Styles.
Oh man, look at the strike.
Oh my God!
Eyes up, fellas. AJ Styles.
Blow by Styles.
Up on the shoulders, right to the small of the
back of Shinsuke's neck.
Talk about strong style.
The back of the seat is what connected with Faith.
Nakamura. Styles fired up. Styles fires back.
It's all legal as these two warriors give it everything.
Answer the officials count here in this match.
And if Styles makes it.
And both men seemingly climbing.
Maybe earlier in the match could have knocked somebody out. Well, there's something behind that one. To throw his punches.
Oh. They have to answer the officials' count here. Count of 5. Nakamura and the officials making the decision.
Are you kidding me?
Still, the WWE Champion.
Away from this match. Listen, if he even can walk.
I understand it.
Bam! Transitioning off of the Styles clash.
All the weeks of low blows finally getting to return the favor, but
miserable, how painful, how agonizing that truly is. Tonight, but Shinsuke didn't lose to AJ Styles tonight.
At the same time, Shinsuke Nakamura has been an emotional anomaly ever since WrestleMania. AJ Styles and the low blow would be the reason at this match.
A brutal altercation tonight.
Tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Oh,
of what he accomplished 9 nights ago at the point.
Braun Strowman eliminated practically a who's who in WWE.
His own partner, Bobby Lashley.
And finally,
I tell you what, this is the face, in my opinion.
Lashley capable of. Well, ask Sami Zayn a couple of weeks.
So why you're saying that is, you're insinuating you don't believe Sami Zayn, but it was in camps.
Visit Hulu.com for a free trial and start watching your favorite. Well, in their element, as they return home to Montreal. Both of announcers here tonight at Backlash at the Rock in.
Até agora, nenhum campeão perdeu seu título. Temos mais disputa pelo título essa noite. Сегодня выступает звезда с обоих брендов Raw и SmackDown Live, так что...
Our French team of Ray Rougeau and Jean Broussard.
Merci d'être avec nous. Match is mind-blowing.
और मैं हूँ शशदार, जबरदस्त मैचेस चल रहे हैं, आगे देखेंगे.
Double marque ici au New Jersey, c'est gigantesque. And our man, you know what, Mung Eyes against Sami Zayn here tonight in this tag team matchup.
And it's understandable.
I too have taken the Bobby Lashley.
Came back to WWE with a vengeance. And Bobby said that because of that, his dad made sure that Bobby owned
the tag team in WWE history.
Well, we've seen over the past couple of weeks what the official doctor's note from the WWE medical staff.
Why would you doubt Sami's
superstar shaking?
Lashley buries his shoulder into the midsection. Is that your Periscope show? With a swinging neck breaker.
Come on.
There aren't two.
Of course I did, but I was still trying to wrap my brain around whatever coach just babbled.
As well.
I got this bad problem called logic.
And Lashley
Nakamura trying to frustrate AJ Styles in and out of the ring.
And Sami Zayn now right out here in front of us. Get away from me, Sami.
It's freakish.
Lashley. Oh, and Kevin Owens tried to get involved, and now Lashley. Get up, Hitman! Sami Zayn. Best friends, how well they know each other, working together to take Lashley.
And I know you mentioned chemistry, but if they want to be victorious here tonight, they need to
disagree with you, Coach. You're talking about Bobby Lashley, who's a former mixed martial artist.
That's Lashley. The shots to the rib cage of Sami Zayn.
They've done a great job of keeping Bobby in the match. And now Braun.
Sami Zayn, you don't want Strowman in this match. Lashley knees up another Strowman. Another wicked.
No, Sami, you're not legal. I don't think you have to do this.
Oh my God, Sami now. Go bear paw. Sent Zayn flying.
Now he's trying to decide.
I believe it's
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens.
Okay.
Right.
Hey. And this was the opening that they needed. Tag in Sami. Here we go.
Again.
And Sami wants nothing to do with Braun Strowman. And Sami.
Did you hear what they said? What? We stay and we what, Corey?
Braun Strowman with a.
Oh, no. They have no idea what they're watching.
No, Sami gonna run away.
Strange is one word.
Kevin Owens.
They won the match, but I'm not entirely sure they pinned the legal man.
Yeah, well, nonetheless,
I think
Strowman and Lashley, formidable team. I don't. Uh-oh, look at this. Sami trying to help his friend.
Of course Sami was trying to help him.
I don't think he was.
This now, that was uncalled for. Why did Strowman have to power slam Kevin Owens?
That's an understatement. Braun finally got Sami. Come on. Hey. Come on. Go.
Both the male and female superstars will have the opportunity to come to
WWE Network, as can the Backlash post-show coming your way at the hands of Big Cass earlier on. Replacing Daniel Bryan, a Universal Champion Roman Reigns versus the dangerous Samoa Joe. For
like hell, but could not conquer Brock.
Didn't even look me in the eye and smarten me up.
Match is mind-blowing.
और मैं हूँ शहसरदार, जबरदस्त मैचेस चल रहे हैं, आगे देखेंगे.
Brock Lesnar is officially re-signed with WWE.
The story will end with me becoming the Universal Champion.
And still, are you kidding me?
Champion.
Roman Reigns being touching the floor before Lesnar. What Joe?
Roman, you lied to these fans. Why it happened? There's a conspiracy. You're looking at the real Universal Champion with all your heart and get beat over and over and over. Yeah, backlash. I put you downward spiral.
282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
Puppy.
Samoa Joe certainly has the capability.
His opponent.
I would say absolutely not. Roman Reigns dies and sees that the big dog has no more confidence left in him.
Championship. It's about pride. It's about looking the other man in the eye and saying, listen.
Superstars have been through over the past 6 weeks. The age at the greatest Royal Rumble, then up to Canada, now here tonight.
I mean, Roman Reigns prides himself on being a leader here in WWE. Roman's cracking, and we're going to find out right now if Joe's got a point or not.
Look, a cheap shot by Samoa Joe. The bell hasn't even run yet. The official right out here in front of us. Joe and Reigns. This is going to be a physical. The Spanish.
Holy smokes! You think he was ready to come back?
He senses that Roman is wounded. Smells the blood.
But the one thing we know, Michael, is he's been through these battles
in the ring. But Samoa Joe is hell-bent on destroying Roman. He said that all along. That's what he's here for. He wants to take out Roman Reigns.
But Joe has come back.
And now the official checking.
The match hasn't even begun yet, and we've already had all sorts of destruction ringside.
And Samoa Joe now teeing off on Roman Reigns.
Had him in his sights, locked eyes, and was ready to go.
Sense. And there. Roman Reigns.
I'm surprised Roman, I shouldn't say I'm surprised because I'm not surprised that Roman, Samoa Joe, many years, he's always been the same guy. He seems to get...
Samoa Joe checks all the boxes.
Yeah, we talk a lot about...
Look at this now. Samoa Joe just looking to twist the head off of Roman's shoulder.
I understand that, but it's called taking advantage of the situation.
No, it's not. It's a cheap shot.
You can make this end. You just got to go away.
The neck twisting on Roman Reigns' shoulders.
I would love that.
Samoa Joe say, this is the pain I told you about. Joe, of course, referring to the fact that said
physical, brutal battle with Brock Lesnar.
Well, I think that's...
But that's also why Samoa Joe is maybe the most dangerous man in WWE.
Face. All in this match. It has been all Samoa.
And this is the separation he needed.
Into the corner goes
man that we've seen in a very long time.
Samoa Joe's been that cracked ribs to show as a trophy for my survival of Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's a veteran. He may be relatively new to the WWE universe, but
just wants to hurt you. He wants to hurt you, he wants to maim you, and he wants to win the match.
Joe wants to show up on
live Tuesday night to say, I told you so if he wins this match.
Oh, I'm saying Samoa
down deep again. Roman's made a career out of it. Look out, look out. Like a jump on the set. Roman Reigns, watch this.
Speed all the way across.
Yeah, that was high risk, but Joe had a plan.
Yeah, and he had technique too.
Brock Lesnar is officially re-signed with WWE.
Reigns seems to be getting back into the match or getting the upper hand.
Samoa's crushing down on Reigns' body. Absence of malice.
Come on, Roman.
You know, so long to become a WWE superstar that the way that he worked.
Oh, Joe just leaning. Joe's enjoying himself. Samoa Joe knows he's in the driver's seat right now.
Look at his face.
I don't have an answer for you.
The one thing I don't think he's going to do is...
Dog is in a lot of trouble right now, and Joe inches closer to his goal.
By Roman, forces the break. Oh. Joe with a right.
Wow.
Straight right. Oh, big boot jump. You now.
Well, look at the way Roman's moving right now. He's just ginger everything in Roman.
High position. And you can feel the momentum beginning to shift perhaps a little. For Roman Reigns, he believes he has something to prove here tonight.
Of course, he does. Two options he had. That bothers him. That eats at him.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar still best in Roman Reigns.
Sometimes you have to go to his level, no doubt.
Cover by Joe to put the big dog away. Middle of the ring.
With the win.
I've already imagined it. It's not hard to let you forget about it.
Announce table with Roman, though, able to fight back. Planting Samoa Joe. Cover for the win. Hooks the leg.
Samoa Joe from the jump start on Roman Reigns. These guys going to know they were in a fight tomorrow morning.
You would think there would have to be.
Seen Samoa Joe take, oh man, throat first across the top rope. What Roman measuring Joe.
Oh, and Joe caught him.
Oh, he
Superman punch.
He got.
That was incredible what Samoa Joe did, picking.
Amazed at the back and forth. And what the.
With a spear, Joe met him with a kick to the face.
It rocked Roman. Better in ring awareness by Samoa Joe, realizing where he's at inside the ring at all. Last effort, the spear that Roman connected with, while effective.
Take of the count, and now the official.
Momentum.
And it looks like Samoa Joe indeed is the first one to
break this hold.
They're in the center of the ring. Joe wrapping the legs. Oh, wait a minute. Anaconda wrapped around the big dog.
There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to
control the pressure.
And Roman's fading. Roman Reigns is fading here. He's now showing some life. Reigns showing some life. Back to the ropes.
In his head, his arms were limp.
In a match of this magnitude, you want
to survive.
I mean, it doesn't look like Roman has any.
Here is your win.
That's the reserve that a great champion possesses deep down.
Amazed at the resilience of Roman Reigns. Here's just another example.
I definitely would agree. In Roman's mind, Roman believes it was a must-win.
Guys, is to continue to show up night after night, week after week.
Post-show exclusively on the WWE Network.